Hello friends, welcome to Geeky Rabbit. Welcome to our series on Cucumber. So in our last previous sessions, we have saw that how we need to create the feature file, and how we'll be defining the step definition, and as well as how we'll be creating the test runner class. So in this now the next topic that we are going to see is, so now we are entering a particular username and password, and we are hard coding that in our script. So now what if we want to send it or parameterize this value? So this is the username value and this is the password value. So what if we need to parameterize this value? So there are a few approaches in Cucumber by using which you can automate your scripts. So let us list down them. So the first approach is the simple or data driven without any examples keyword. So let us write down. So this is the simplest data driven approach without using example keywords. The second approach is by using example keyword. So let's write it down. And the third one is using list or the data tables. So now we will be today we'll be seeing the first approach and how we what changes we need to do in our script. So we'll be seeing those. So let us approach. So let us now start with it. So for that, first of all, just open your script. And now the very basic step that you need to in this is we have to update we have to modify the feature file a bit. So now if you can see, so the what first of all we need to identify what step we need to parameterize. So the step that we need to parameterize in this scenario is this username and password. So let us do one thing. What we will do is the simplest way is to give the value in here and then do some adjustment in your step definition file so that it will pick the value from this feature file itself. So it's easy. Sometimes if you want to run multiple times the same scenario with different username and password, you can just give it from here as well. So the first thing that we will be doing is we will just replace this username with the actual username and password that we want to pass, and this password also we will remove, we will change. So now once you have done this, so this is the only change that you need to do in the feature file. Now let's jump to the new tools login page, and in here if you can see, this is the method which we have defined for that step. So in here what we have to do is, first of all we need to replace this username and password with the help of a regular expression. So the regular expression is something like this. So let us write it down. So the regular expression would be, it will be slash, then quote, then dot, then star, then quote, then again a slash and a quote. So this is the regular expression. So whichever value we need to parameterize, just copy this value and replace it in here. So we need to change the username. So just replace this value in here. So Eclipse will automatically adjust the backslash if, and we don't need to do anything. So we just have to put this particular regular expression. So we just make a note of this regular expression. Okay, so once that is done, now as we have done in our data driven approach or with the help of data provider. So whenever we are using data provider, then we are defining two variables or the number of variables that needs to be passed. So in this we will also do the same. So in here we'll go and we will be defining a variable that is username. So this will hold the username. So this string will be passed in username and comma string password. Okay, and this password string will be used for taking in the password. So the flow will go like this. This username and password will come in this username and password variable as we have defined it as a regular expression. And now the change in the step is, so instead of actual username, just pass in the username and password. So this variable we need to pass. Yeah, so it's done. Now you have made the successful change in your feature file. So just save it, and also you will have to save this step definition file as well. So once this is done, so let's do one thing. Let's go in our test runner file and we will do a dry run to see if all the steps are present. So once you do it, just right click and click on run as JUnit test. So if all the steps are correctly specified, then we'll be getting no errors. And of course, we are not getting any errors because each of the step in the feature file is having a particular step definition. So in this case, we are good to go. And now the scenario should exactly run as how it was running before. So it should do a valid login with this username and password. So for doing that, just change this dry run to false and run this program again, and we'll see whether a successful login is being done. So let's run the code and write it as JUnit test. You can see the feature execution has started and the Chrome browser is initialized and launched, and in here we are passing in the username and password. And now if you can see, the sign in has been done successfully and also the sign out has been done. And now we are waiting for the browser to close. So all the steps have passed in this scenario and we have successfully achieved what we wanted to achieve. So if for this scenario, we have not specified the username and password in the script, but we have passed it through the feature file. So this is one of the ways of achieving data driving. And so if you want to see the output, so yesterday it was not generated. So we can go to our Eclipse workspace, and there will be a folder named with our project name. So just go in new tools. So our project name is new tools. So this is our project name. So just go in this folder and there is something called as test output. Just click on this and there is this index HTML. So just open this in browser and you will be seeing this. So now we have run this one scenario, and if you see, all the steps are passing and that's why it is shown in green. So if it is failing, it will be shown in red color. So in this way, we have achieved our data-driven testing with the help of our first uh, way. And in here, we have not used the example keyword. In our next session, we will be seeing that how to use the examples keyword and how to achieve data-driven by doing that. So with this, we come to an end of this video in the series. That was data-driven approach in Cucumber, which explained the data-driven approach in Cucumber with the help of without the help of example keyword. And hope you have liked it. And do post all your comments and suggestions in the comment section below. So see you soon with more Cucumber related content. Until then, have a great day. Thank you.